Hello and welcome back to the Ghiotto career mode. Today we're at the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Hi, how are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
So the chassis weight reduction part has arrived and is now on the car, and also we've got another upgrade as well at this race, and it is the general wear upgrade. So all of our components will wear at a 10% less. And now if you look at the team performance comparison graph, we can see that almost all of the teams have brought some sort of upgrade to this race.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
So we are expected to qualify in 6th position, as well as beating our teammate Felipe Massa as well. So we cut on to our first lap in Q1, we open the DRS, and that lap puts us into provisional P4. And now we cut on to our second lap, and this lap is going to put us into P4 again, and let's see where that's going to put us in the session. And P13 that has put us. So we're into Q2 now, and cutting on to our first lap in Q2, we open the DRS and we go P4 for just now, and currently ahead of our teammate Felipe Massa. But we cut on to a second run now, and our second lap as well, and this lap jumps us up a position into P6, but we're going to go around for another lap just to make sure, and this is now lap 3, we open the DRS again, and that lap has put us into P8 and into Q3. So as you heard there, we have lost second gear and we are in last position. We come across the line for a third lap and we are not able to improve, and we're going to be starting on P10 on the grid.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
So we are expected to finish in 8th position, beat our teammate Felipe Massa, and in the championship stay above 7th position.
Bahrain has showed us many times in the past though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Massa, Palmer, Perez, and Williams, Grosjean, Magnussen, Daniel Fiat, and Hulkenberg, Ocon, Sainz, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Marcus Ericsson. Their line, and Fernando Alonso starts from the back of the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
So let's take a quick look at the strategy for this race. We're going to be starting on the super softs and going for a 2-stop strategy, going onto the mediums and then onto the soft compound tires at the end of the race. So it's 5 red lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix and away we go, and it looks like we've had quite a good start as we go down into the run into turn 1, and it is 4 wide, I think that is, up ahead as we're going to go into turn 1, and that surely is going to be a collision. No, it's not. That's quite lucky there. Oh, but our teammate has spun round and we slightly hit him there, and it's a yellow flag, and that was not good there, and we get a warning for a collision with our teammate, and the safety car has been deployed because of that incident. So let's take a look at a replay on board with Felipe Massa, our teammate in the Williams, and it's off the line, and he's had quite a good start and already ahead of the Red Bull driver. Going down into turn 1, there's the cars that are 4 wide, and Bottas gets squeezed out, and then they go 3 wide into turn 2, and then he's just got nowhere to go and he gets spun round. But we're going to cut on to the end of lap 3 and the restart as the green flag comes out. And can we get a good run on Valtteri Bottas maybe? But no, he has got a good run on Julian Palmer, and he's going to go up the inside of Palmer going into turn 1. Has he made the move stick? I think he has. Yes, he has. But Palmer swipes over to the right, and we do quite well to avoid hitting the side or the back of him. And we are up into P6 now in this Bahrain Grand Prix. But now it's 3 wide with Bottas, Ricciardo and Raikkonen. And who's going to come out on top? I think it is Raikkonen. Yes, it is. And now we cut on to the end of lap 4, where it is Valtteri Bottas trying to make the overtake on Daniel Ricciardo, and they are side by side through the last corner. And who's going to come out on top here? I think it's going to be Bottas. Yes, it is, as we go across the line to start lap 5. And will we come under pressure from Sergio Perez? Yes, we do, as we go down into turn 1. We're going to hold it around the outside to hold our position as we go into turn 2. And Bottas has completed the move as well. But now are we going to come under pressure from Sergio Perez once more? He has a look up the inside, but he is unable to make the move on us, and we stay in P6 for just now. But we cut on to the end of lap 5, and Perez has gone up the inside into the last corner, and we make the switchback move. Can it work? And so we're going to have a drag race down the main straight, and we're going to go into the slipstream of Sergio Perez as the DRS is now enabled. So this is with no DRS. We go out of the slipstream, up the inside into turn 1, and we have gained back P6 from Sergio Perez just a bit. Yes, we have, as we hold it round the outside of turn 2. And now we're going to cut on to lap 7, and again we're under pressure from Sergio Perez as we put up the hand in frustration as he taps us slightly. But we go round the outside into turn 1, and that's going to turn into the inside for turn 2, and we have held the move for current P4. But as you were able to hear there, and if you looked at the bottom right, you would have been able to see that I think we have lost 6th gear as we go around the final corner, and we are going to come into the pits, and again we cannot select 6th gear, so we are stuck out of 6th gear for just now as we come into the pits. And we're going to go on a set of medium tyres, but this is really going to halt our progress in this race, and it's not going to be good because we use 6th gear for most of the straights, so it's really going to hinder us in this race if we don't get the problem fixed very soon. And where are we going to come out of the pit lane? It looks like it's going to be P14 unless any other cars overtake us into turn 1. Is there going to be any as we lock up and we are into P14? But let's see if we have 6th gear back. And no, we don't. We are still not able to select 6th gear, so this is really going to slow us down unless we can fix the problem very quickly. But we cut on to lap 9, and it seems that we have 6th gear back, so that is positive news as we now cut on to lap 10. As Max Verstappen has gone up the inside, but we try the switchback move, but we stay in the slipstream going down the main straight. We're going to get some DRS as well to try and re-overtake the Dutchman of Max Verstappen. We go to the right, and up the inside we go into turn 1, and I think we have made the move stick going into turn 2, and yes we have. We are still in P8 for just now, but we're going to cut on to lap 12 now, and again we're going to be under pressure from Verstappen as we go down into the last corner. We're going to try the switchback move once again, and this time it's going to work off better because we are now side by side going down the main straight, and we're going to get DRS again, but we go in the slipstream for a moment, we come back out, and we're going to make the move again down into turn 1, and up the inside we go, and we have retained P8 for just now as he tries to hold it up the inside, but we are able to get the move done back into P8. But now we cut on to the start of lap 14, and we are going to be under pressure from Ghiotto now as he goes into turn 1 up the inside of us, but we're going to try the switchback move on him, and that has worked very well as we go around the outside of Ghiotto into turn 2, and that was a very good move for us there. We cut on to the start of lap 17 and Verstappen is back at us again, and we're going to try the switchback move again going into turn 1, and we're going to try and hold it around the outside again, and we have kept the move stick as we are into P4 now as we cut on to lap 18, and it's now Sergio Perez who's going up the inside into turn 1, but we're able to hold the position, but we do get a bit of oversteer there and quite a lot of oversteer, and is that going to allow Perez to go up the inside, and also our teammate goes up the inside as well. We try and hold it around the outside, but it is not enough, and we are down into P6 now, and now we cut to lap 19, and in the pits we're going to come for our second pit stop of the day, and we are going to go onto the soft compound tires as we go into the pits. Let's have a good stop here from the Williams pit crew, and that was a decent stop, and out we come. And where's this going to put us in relation to other drivers? It's going to be quite close between a few drivers as we're going to go out of the pits. The pit limiter's off, and that's our teammate gone past us, and Ghiotto's going to go past us again as he has just jumped us in the pits, and we are into P12, and now we're going to try and catch up to make up some positions, but we cut to lap 21. We've got the DRS on Ghiotto, and we're going to make the dive up the inside, locking up the front tyre there, but we have just about made the move stick going round turn 2.
Right, you may struggle to get into gear at the normal speed. We're seeing a fault with the gearbox.
So as we cut to lap 22, we've got another gearbox issue to try and deal with, and this is not good news as we're probably not going to get any points if this issue isn't fixed in very close time, as this is a very major issue as we cut on to lap 23, and the issue is hindering us a lot in the slow corners as we just about run wide there, and the gear is changing very slowly as we go down the hill into turn 10, and we just can't turn as the downshifts are very slow, and we have been overtaken by Nico Hulkenberg, but it seems the issue has been fixed now. But Ghiotto's going to try and go up the inside in this left-hander, and we throw the hand up in frustration as he makes contact with us a bit there. We cut to lap 24 now. We're going to try and go up the inside of Nico Hulkenberg for P10 for just now. We get a bit of an oversteer, and it's going to be a drag race up to turns 9 and 10 as Nico Hulkenberg makes a bold dive up the inside, and we have to turn to the right to avoid him, and we get a warning for track extending, which we had to do to avoid an incident. But we cut on to lap 25 as it's Ghiotto who's trying to overtake us now, going down into turn 1, but we are going to keep the move and stay in P11. So if you have enjoyed this episode of the Luca Ghiotto career mode, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel for more videos on the F1 2017 game. So I'll see you next time for another video, and goodbye.